In this video, let us discuss order level lot size system with finite replenishment rate. The order level lot size system with finite replenishment rate is based on the assumptions which are same as the order level lot size system except the assumption that replenishment rate is finite. That means the assumptions are the inventory system deals with single item, demand rate is known and constant, shortages are allowed, and replenishment rate is finite. Let us analyze one cycle. So here is one cycle. There are different phases involved in one cycle. First phase is production phase. Second is non-production phase. That is once the system has accumulated inventory, then production stops and demand is getting satisfied by the accumulated inventory. So we call it non-production phase. Third phase is shortage phase. That is inventory doesn't have any unit in system and demand is still there. So it results into shortage phase. And then next phase is shortage clearance phase. So once inventory comes in the system, first it clears shortages and then the cycle ends. So here, when to stop production, that is Q1 is the maximum inventory level reached at the end of time T1. So we have Q1 is equal to P minus R into T1, and this gives me expression for T1 equal to Q1 upon P minus R. In non-production phase, after time T1, the stock Q1 depletes during T2. So Q1 is equal to R into T2. That is T2 is equal to Q1 upon R. In shortage phase, we have maximum shortages Q2. That is during time T3, shortages accumulated at the rate of R. So the maximum shortages Q2 is equal to R into T3, or T3 is equal to Q2 upon R. In shortage clearance phase, that is after time T3, the production again starts and shortages are getting cleared at the rate of P minus R into T4. So Q2 is equal to P minus R into T4. Equivalently, T4 is equal to Q2 upon P minus R. So we have T1, T2, T3 and T4 in terms of Q1, P and R, or Q2, P and R. Now, during production phase and non-production phase, we need to find area of the triangle and then sum it up. That gives average inventory. Under production phase, area of the triangle is Q1 into T1 by 2. And non-production phase, it is Q1 into T2 by 2. So average inventory is 1/2 Q1 into T1 plus T2 by capital T. And similarly, average shortage is equal to 1 upon 2 into Q2 into T3 plus T4 by T. The cycle time is sum of T1, T2, T3 and T4, and we had already calculated T1, T2, T3 and T4 in terms of Q1, Q2, P and R. So the cycle time capital T is equal to P into Q1 plus Q2 upon R into P minus R. If Q is a lot size then Q1 is equal to Q minus Q2 minus RT1 minus RT4. Using simple algebraic calculation, we get PQ1 equal to P minus R into Q minus Q2 into P. Simplifying this gives me Q1 plus Q2 is equal to P minus R upon P into Q, and T is equal to Q upon R. Now we are ready to find the total cost of an inventory system per time unit. Total cost is sum of ordering cost, carrying cost and sortage cost. Ordering cost is AR by Q. Carrying cost is 1/2 Q1 into T1 plus T2 by 2, and H. H is inventory holding cost of an inventory of an item per unit per time unit, and sortage cost, which is 1/2 Q2 into T3 plus T4 by T into pi. Pi is sortage cost per unit sort per time unit. So, total cost is AR upon Q plus HQ by 2 into P minus R by P minus H into Q2 plus Q2 square upon 2Q into P upon P minus R into H plus pi. So total cost now is function of two decision variables, Q and Q2. Necessary condition for minimum value of TC is obtained by differentiating TC partially with respect to Q and Q2 and then equating it with 0. When partial derivative of total cost with respect to Q2 is equated to 0, we get Q2 is equal to Q into P minus R by P into H upon H plus pi, and partial derivative of total cost with respect to Q equal to 0 gives Q is equal to square root 2AR upon H into P upon P minus R into H plus pi upon pi. One can check that second order partial derivative of TC with respect to Q and Q2 are both positive. Therefore, values of Q and Q2 are optimal values and the cost which we get is minimized. Optimal production lot size Q is equal to square root 2AR upon H into P upon P minus R into H plus pi upon pi. And optimal sortage is equal to Q2 equal to Q into P minus R by P into H upon H plus pi. Cycle time is Q upon R. So we got 2 square root 2A upon HR into P upon P minus R into H plus pi upon pi. We know that Q1 plus Q2 is equal to P minus R upon P into Q. So, the optimum positive inventory level, which is denoted as Q1, is equal to under root 2AR upon H into P minus R by P into pi upon H plus pi, and corresponding total minimum inventory cost TC is equal to under root 2ARH into P minus R by P into pi upon H plus pi after substituting value of Q, Q1 and Q2. Let us have some special cases. If replenishment rate P is infinite, then the result derived here are same as that of order level lot size system. If shortage cost pi tends to infinity, then the result derived here are same as the EOQ model with finite replenishment rate, that is production rate is finite. Now if both replenishment rate P tends to infinity and shortage cost pi tends to infinity, then we get classical EOQ model with constant rate of demand. Let us see two examples. First one, the demand for an item in a company is 18,000 units per year and company can produce the item at a rate of 3,000 per month. The cost of one setup is rupees 500 and holding cost of one unit per month is 15 paisa. The shortage cost of one unit is rupees 20 per year. Find optimum manufacturing quantity and the number of shortages. Also find manufacturing time and time between setups. This time between setups is cycle time. So what is given? Demand rate R is equal to 18,000 per unit. We need to convert into per month because production unit is given to be in month. So 18,000 by 12 units per month gives 1500 units per month as demand rate. Production rate is 3,000 units per month. Ordering cost is rupees 500 per order and holding cost is rupees 0.15 per unit per month and shortage cost pi is rupees 20 per unit short. Now we want to find out what is optimum manufacturing quantity, number of shortages, manufacturing time and cycle time. Let's see. Optimum production quantity Q. We know the closed form as square root 2ar upon h into p upon p minus r into h plus pi upon pi. Substituting values of a, r, p, h and pi, we get 4,488 units. The number of shortages Q2 is equal to Q into P minus R by P into H upon H plus pi. Plug in the values of the inventory parameters and value of Q. We get number of shortages to be 17 units. Manufacturing time T1 is Q by P. Q obtained is 4,488 and production rate was 3,000 per month. So manufacturing time is approximately 1.5 months. Cycle time is Q upon R. Q is 4,488 and demand rate was 1,500 per month. So cycle time turns out to be approximately 3 months. Let's have one more example. The cost of parameters and other factors for a production inventory system of automobile pistons are given below. Find optimum lot size, number of shortages and manufacturing time and time between two setups. The data given was demand per year, that is R is equal to 6,000 units. Setup cost A is equal to rupees 5,500. Production rate per year, capital P, is 36,000 units. Holding cost per year, H, is rupees 8. And shortage cost per unit per year, pi, is rupees 20. Then production quantity. Q is equal to square root 2ar upon h into P upon P minus R into H plus pi upon pi. Substituting values of inventory parameters, we get optimum production to be 1123 units. Number of shortages Q2 is equal to Q into P minus R by P into H upon H plus pi. Plug in value of Q as 1123 and inventory parameters as given in the data. It results into 267 units. Now this has been rounded off because the problem is dealing with number of pistons and pistons comes as an integer quantity. So we have number of shortages to be 267 units. Manufacturing time T1 is Q by P. Q obtained was 1123 and production was given to be 36,000. So it results into 0.03 year. So manufacturing should continue for 0.03 year. And cycle time is Q by R. Q is 1123 and R given in the problem is 6,000. So cycle time is 0.1871 year. That means after every 0.1871 year, retailer has to put an order. Thank you.